showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Commodores will kick this away to start us off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Washington Huskies offense making their way on the field today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Commodores offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they convert on third down, move the ball to the 36.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And the Commodores look to keep this drive moving. Pitches to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. Boston out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run it with the option. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this deep. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, I don't know if this offensive coordinator went to visit Kansas City and talked to Andy Reid, maybe Patrick Mahomes, but how about the option to the tight end for a score? Creativity all over this offense, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The Huskies will line up to boot it away. Ball fielded near the 35. When he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. But the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a wide receiver screen.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Commodores. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff running right. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football, and he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear at the 30. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Now they'll run a draw play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. His sure hands. It's cold. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The Huskies will have to kick this away.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. A quick spin move. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick throw to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Washington now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers. Kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They mix it up with a run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Catch made on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Commodores! They are pouring it on now. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Washington 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Passes the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They keep him guessing with a run. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fakes the handoff and the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Washington 17.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's got room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Commodores with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
Touchdown, Commodores. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Washington, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Makes a nice move there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion of the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down with a 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Single back takes the handoff. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Makes the touchdown fool. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Second and goal for the offense. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A first down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Hubbard. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A running play called on fourth down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Commodores look at a cash in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Washington, 17.
Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route. The catch made. Goes out to stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Throwing up play action. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Huskies come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Over the middle. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
56, Washington, 24.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
He's at the 36. That's a 1st down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference.
And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left, pass caught, and he'll be brought down.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away, I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way.